Waking up to the sound of the northern breeze, some birds singing loud. I can hear the voices from within, screaming deep inside of me. I can feel it crawling down my skin, awakening the animals within. Awakening the animals I'm holding on to the sound, the northern lights and birds singing loud. I can feel I'm getting close to home, like I'm in a tale, scared of the unknown. It's been a long while since I've seen my home, to find myself a place where I finally belong. Bring me home to a place where I belong. Awakening the animals take me
Good evening, everyone. Are you hearing me okay? Probably not, because I don't think my actual microphone is plugged in. Maybe. Give me 2 seconds. Maybe that would be better. Maybe. That should be better, right? Good evening, everyone. I hope you're all doing well. Back on YouTube for tonight's stream, which means the delay will be kind of weird. Like, it's been such a long time since I streamed on YouTube that it kind of means that I'm not used to having like this kind of delay. Like always when I stream on Twitch, I can ask questions and you instantly respond to me. So I mean that just works perfectly. On YouTube that's not really the case, but yeah, still I think doing these kind of streams on YouTube will be better for just the overall kind of convenience of reaching as many people as possible. So everyone is invited to join, come along, and chat some rehearsal footage that we've got in Eurovision. Hope you're doing well, Groot. Misspelled your, but yes, I am doing decently, I would say. I mean, it's work tomorrow, so that's always one thing, you know. But still, it's stream time. It's rehearsal time. I haven't taken a look at the videos or anything from the streams. But the thing is, I mean, they're all on TikTok, and I don't have TikTok. So right now, before starting the stream, I had to create an account so I can get access to all of these kind of videos. I'm not going to be using TikTok, so you don't need to ask about like, oh, what's your username on TikTok, because I'm not going to use it. But I'm going to watch the the footage from it. I have to mention that during this stream, I will not be sharing any of the actual video footage from the TikToks. I will be watching them on my screen, but I won't share it, so you can't see it. However, what you can see, or what you will be able to see, is basically the images, I guess, because we're going to take a look at those as well. In YouTube, it is possible to properly donate through Super Chat. I've actually set up the Streamlabs donation, so that's not that's not the reason. It's mostly just because we get I mean, I have over, well, not to toot my own horn, but I do have over 5,000 subscribers on YouTube, so maybe the reach is a bit further on YouTube. Anyway, greetings from Azerbaijan, Groot. Really appreciate your in-depth reviews. Thank you very much, Umid. Lovely to hear. I mean, we've got people watching from all over. It's kind of mad to me. I just kind of realize, like, I think in my head, like, where all of you are located. I can't really wrap my head around how many people are, like, from all different corners of Europe and the world even are watching these. Anyway, I just realized that this looks a bit odd, doesn't it? Oh, what have I done here? Wait. There we go. I don't know if you noticed that, but that was driving me nuts. There was like a little gap in the box down here on the side of it. Anyway, global Groot indeed. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to be showing you basically what I've done is that I've taken out the Eurovision website, and I'm going to be sharing that down in this corner. There you can see that's what the rehearsal 1 day article looks like. It's like a summary, and then you can click on all of these and you can see the images from it. Before I start, I want to check with you. How do you want to do this? Should I watch the video first, or should we watch the images first? What do you feel? Whatever you all prefer, that's what I'm gonna do. Obviously, you won't see the videos, but should I have seen the photos before listening to the clip? What do you think? Let me know, and I'll be waiting here for the delay to catch up. Portugal the best. That wasn't my question. Come on. Images first, says Proper Charlie. Images first. Okay, people want images first. That's what we're gonna do. Okay, maybe that's how it was revealed in real life. A lot of people say images first, so we're doing that. And basically, what we're gonna do, we're gonna start with. Oh, thank you, World Sasuri. That's incredibly generous. Thank you very much. I'll send you a little heart there. Thank you. Happy to see you streaming again. You are the best. I mean, I'm streaming every week, so it's not really like this is a rarity. But anyway, thank you very much, World Sasuri. That's very generous of you. Let's click in on Liar here. Did that happen? Yeah, you can see that as well. Oh, lovely. Okay, so I'm gonna put up the images like this. I don't know if you can get them in full screen. Can you? I can download the images. I don't really need to do that. I don't think I can. Yeah, okay, this is gotta do. It's gotta do. Let's do. I can zoom in a little bit so that that's whatever. You can see it pretty decently, I think. Celia Caps is rehearsing Liar for Cyprus at the first rehearsal of the first semifinal at Malmö Arena. Okay, so I mean, obviously, I'm not the styling guru here. We have other people or another person who's more qualified for that than I am. So I can't really justify what looks good and looks bad, but I can justify how huge the stage is. Oh yes, okay. Well, I don't know why I'm wearing these. I mean, I haven't really kept up with the reveal of how the stage looks, but it's massive, absolutely. And I love this thing they got going for the roof. I mean, it's kind of reminiscent of. I mean, maybe it's just because we watched or we streamed Eurovision 2014, but it's these kind of shapes. It's a lot of squares with the what do you call them, like the LED bars around them. Looks quite strong. I mean, I love these spotlights. This is a very bright image. We're moving on. See a lot of shirtless men around her, so obviously they had to go that route. I'm not surprised in the slightest. Okay, we're going for a little bit of a crystal blue, or what do you call it, like the cyan? Is that what you call this color? Turquoise almost. Okay, a lot of whites, and we got baggy jeans. And yeah, I mean, we're probably getting a proper choreo. Isn't this the 2013 arena? It is, yeah, it's the same arena. Yeah, okay. Blue spots. It's a very blue and white looking package altogether. Probably a lot of choreography going into this. Playing around with darkness here as well. Quite a nice little red tint on that image as well. Silhouette here. We'll see how much we'll see of that silhouette within the actual performance. And here's the red. Okay, so we got red parts and then blue parts. Very reminiscent. Wasn't it Cyprus last year as well, who had like two very distinct color palettes, and it was red and it was blue throughout the different parts of the song. We're just repeating that maybe. Here's the blue again, and here's the silhouette. And here's the dramatic walking away from the camera, showcasing our backs with spots from the roof and a red backdrop. Looks okay. That's the first image again. Yeah, okay, so these were... Let's see, which one should we... Let's use this one as the one I'll stop on when I watch the video. Yeah, I mean, Cyprus looks kind of... It's not like mind-blowing or anything like that, but I'll take a look at the video now. I'm gonna put it up on my TikTok here then. I'll have to make sure that you can't hear it and you can't see it, because then I'll get taken down. So I'm trying to understand how TikTok works. I'm trying to look for where the rehearsal clips are. Lithuania. There we go. Cyprus first rehearsal. Okay, so sorry that you can't see this, but I'll just talk about what I see. I'm sure you've already seen the videos, so let's see what I can see here. I've got the volume on here. No, I don't. We've got a little... Okay. Very loud coming in there, the backing track. Hello. What accent is that? It's not Cypriot, I can tell you that much. There's a lot of excitement about this. Let's see what it looks like though. There's a lot of stuff going on before they actually show any footage from the arena. Yeah, choreography really being the selling point here. It's very synchronized. That's positive. Oh. Vocally, it's very underwhelming. The dance breaks look great. They play around with colors a lot. Okay, the lighting is very effective in there. I think that's very... let me know if you hear her live vocals being a bit pitchy. I mean, they were not convinced... Oh yeah, you can skip around in TikToks. That's perfect. I mean, the part that's from the wide shot, you can't really hear it because it's like... It mostly hears the backing track there. But then when they went into like center... focused on her, then you could hear her actual vocal coming through. And let me listen to it again. Yeah, no, it's the self tonight. I don't know. It's very high, almost to the point where I don't really vibe with that. First rehearsal, she was saying, yeah, obviously. I mean, it's rehearsals. It is rehearsals, but it's not one of these artists who I feel like just comes in there and just what do you call it? Knocks it out of the park on the first rehearsal, because some artists do that. We'll see how it's gonna go forward, but at the moment not overly convinced with it, but it looks potentially quite convincing in terms of staging. I do like the choreography concept. It's very synchronized. I think the dance break looked pretty cool as well, with how the lighting actually shifted in there between the blue and the red. But that's certainly a chorus that needs a very convincing vocal delivery, I'd say. The instrumental break there after the chorus is really effective in the choreography. Not too bad, honestly. I mean, there's stuff to work on vocally, obviously, but that's not the big issue here. I think I would be optimistic, honestly, because the visual package is kind of strong. She will definitely qualify. Yeah, probably. I would not rule her out. Absolutely not. However, I don't really have memorized who's in what semifinal. We'll move on from Cyprus, but yeah, looks potentially convincing, I guess. And I kind of like how it feels a bit more full. I mean, considering we got the dancers and everything, I think they can do a lot of fun stuff with the camera as well. So yeah, that's pretty effective. I'll close this one down now. We'll move on to zone numero dos, which is yeah, this. Oh, that's stunning. Okay, let's see the images from Serbia. This, yeah, okay. This looks even better than in the national final. What the smoke and the lighting on it, like this blue and gray, very, what do you say, like nature, whatever you say. Like I just love this kind of structure that she's got surrounding her. Creates something on stage. You gotta really utilize the close-ups here, but also this lighting and the smoke adding, or the fog or whatever. Yeah, these are great stills. Oh. Yeah. Okay, I'm very excited about this, truly. I mean, we know she sings incredibly well as well. This looks stunning. Okay, here's the fog. No fog in this image here. The blue backdrop really comes across here. It's gonna be interesting to see how they do like the cinematography of everything. That's really gonna be a big part of it as well. But like these images, like this image, it's just stunning, truly. Again, the spotlights doing their work here. Okay. Oh, and then she stands up, and we got all of the spots on her in the middle, away from this little rock structure that she's got. Yeah, okay. I'm excited to see this. Yeah, it looks beautiful. It truly does. Let's see. I found the clip here. She's singing a little bit here early on. Hello, Teodora. I know. Super excited. She's just like woo in the clouds. Okay. Come on, let's see the clips. Walking around the stage, smiling. Yes, yes. Sitting on the rock. Standing up here, okay. Lighting is effective here. This is early on in the song, of course. No fog here. But she's still walking out early on in the song. So that means, I guess, she's returning to the structure later. Are they not gonna... There's no fog in this video. Or are they just like saving the money that we don't need to show the fog now? Because in the video there's none of it. But in the stills there are. So like, where did they get the images? I don't know. Because it looks very empty on stage without it. I mean, it's just a blue backdrop and this rock. And I do like the concept of that, but we need the whole atmosphere to really be established in there. But she sounds great. I mean, we already knew that. And it looks very promising. Like, if you look at the images, this is the one that really sells it. I think they only did the pyro and mist in the final run-through today. Oh, so they did several run-throughs. Okay, yeah. Got it. They used the fog only on the last rehearsal. Got it. So yeah, okay. That's promising. Okay. Yeah, I got it now. everyone's telling me what's up now. Okay, yeah, but this looks. I mean, the images really sells it for me. Conceptually on stage, it looks decent enough. She sounds great, but they need this proper mist and effect on it to really sell it. And obviously the camera work is going to be very crucial on this one, I think. So yeah, that's Serbia. We're scrolling down. We got Lithuania next. I mean, there are a lot of songs we got to talk about today, so I'll go through them at some kind of pace. Maybe you think it's too slow, maybe you think it's too fast, I don't know. We got his little red leather jacket there. Yes, yes. I don't really know what the thing with the thing on his nose is supposed to be. Maybe someone else knows that, but still, he has it. Great use of shadow here as well, looking like silhouettes. This is probably during the dance break, I would assume. Love the red and blue color, truly. A lot of darkness in here. I think it's really effective as well how like the blue is center and he in his red kind of attire contrasts with that blue. That's a nice touch. But that's obviously like you need the center shot for that to really like become so poignant. So hopefully they'll do a central shot during this part. Here's a lot of red. He's gonna blend himself into the red, I think. Even more red. Yeah. We're not gonna get a lot of contact with the dancers, it seems. They're very covered. I like the silhouettes in it. Yeah, this is the opening shot, isn't it? I think this is the same as in the national final, isn't it? A lot of blue in this one. This looks very cold for being that kind of being this song. I don't really remember going for a blue kind of color grading in the national final. But yeah, I think what image should I stop on? What was my favorite? Probably, yeah, definitely this one. This one looks really cool. I'm gonna take a look at the video now. So let's see what it sounds like, what it looks like, everything that we got today, content-wise. We know he sounds great. We already know that. Were the backing dancers covered up like that in the national final too? I don't remember. He's printed Luxembourg on his shoes. Okay, as red color grading looks great. We'll mixed with the black. Choreography really works as well. We've got the white shading coming in here as well. It's in the breakdown part. We got the blue. Oh yeah, that's effective. Now the middle dancer jumped in front and they kind of surround him. Yeah, the dance break looks impeccable, truly. Yeah, that looks great. I'm very optimistic about that. I mean, I love the song already, but that looks just perfect. Sounds great as well. Yeah. I'm not disappointed in the slightest. I think like you could just take the national final performance and you reuse it and I would be satisfied with it. But yeah, this looks great, truly. I don't think we really need to talk about Lithuania that much more because it just looks really cool. I'm satisfied with that. One is called Love, the other is Luktelk. Great reference, great Lithuanian reference. I gotta move the lamp away a little bit because I feel like I'm burning up here. Maybe that's a bit too much though. Should we do this? Maybe like that. Sorry about this. Readjusting midstream. Okay. Anyway, that was 3 songs in. So far, I mean, obviously, like they all look great. That's the thing. Cyprus was like on the vocal side of things. I wasn't really convinced yet, but that could obviously be fixed towards the later rehearsals and the actual show. But for now, Lithuania and Serbia look fantastic. What's up next? What is up next? Oh, it's Ireland. Okay, this is like the one that I'm most excited about, like of all of them, truly. I want them to do a lot with this. I want this to look huge. I want it to look dark. I want a lot of black and white contrasts in this. This is very blue. Doomsday blue, you know, yeah, okay, yeah. It's blue and purple. I mean, it is a color palette that I'm very fond of. Got a little kind of candle, I mean, what do you even call this? It looks a bit ritual-ish. With all the candles and the circle, and we've got a very mudded down backing dancer. I mean, what I think... Okay, this is very bright. I mean... There's like pink, yeah, pink. Like it's so bright. Like the thing is with Ireland, I think a lot of it will come down to camera work. This is also very bright. I want it to be dark. I want it to be gray and black. But they're going blue. Mm-hmm. Okay. This is more, yeah, okay. Outfit looks amazing. Yeah, I can agree with that. It's definitely, it has an identity, that's for sure. Yeah, this kind of lighting, this is more what I want to see. This, yes, absolutely. Okay, I want to see the clip now. The brightness are the moments with the soft chords. Yeah, I can imagine so as well. I want to see the clip now, so I won't judge before I see the clip. Hello, Bambi Thug. They're gonna show their art on this master stage. Okay, let's see it. Yep, here we go. It's very dark. I like how the candles really lit up the color as well. Here the blue is very dark as well. Okay, so it's a very short clip, this one actually, but at the very end there, they put up the spotlights and all of them were blue. I would have liked white. I wanted to like really contrast more because this feels like it's very blending in to the same color. I think they over rely a little bit on blue. I get it, I do. I just had a different vision in my head. I think the concept is strong though. I love these candles that surround them here. And I mean the earlier clips of it when they're in the verse here looks fantastic with all of the black. And then also in the middle there, when there's like this blue kind of smoke on the backdrop, it's a very dark backdrop, which really works. I like the choreography concept as well. I just wished for more. I think like gray and white is really what I would have liked. But that's just me. That's just me. Clip is very short. Yeah, it is. It's a bit short. I'm looking forward to seeing more of it. But I'm obviously like just the ambition. Thank you, Ireland, for just having ambition behind it. Truly. Staging looks very promising. I'm so excited. I'm excited too. I want to see more of it. That's the thing. So yeah. Okay, that was Ireland. Moving on to Ukraine. Okay, this looks. Okay, this the color grading is very up my alley here. It's like this kind of soft orange brown. I don't even know, like I don't know color names, but I like the way it looks. I can tell you that much. And also how they become like half silhouettes. They still have so much brightness on them that you can see them. You normally like purple, Groot. Yeah, I do. But it's just like my image for Ireland was black, gray, and white. I wanted those like really dark industrial colors that really showcase grit. But it's fine. It's fine. I'm looking forward to seeing more of it. It is just kind of an image. Look at the clothes. Oh, we've got a structure here. This reminds me. Am I the only one getting reminded of like Azerbaijan 2018 when I see this kind of tilting structure? We'll see what kind of structure it is. They have a lot of warmth in these colors. That looks great. And then the next image is the absolute opposite. This is kind of the color grading I wanted from Ireland, honestly. I'm not going to say I wanted. I was expecting it from Ireland. Maybe I'll be positively surprised when everything else comes together there. I love the warmth in these shots, though. This looks fantastic, truly. Yeah, the spots from the roof there, very effectively layered as well. You know, yeah, I want to see the clip. I want to see the clip. Bulgaria 2021 too, yeah, and Armenia 2023. Absolutely, absolutely. You all know them. Let's see. Okay. I mean, we know they sound great. We've seen that in Vidbeer. Hello. This This TikTok is like 25 seconds longer than the Irish one. Why? Does anyone know why? Okay, we're doing like a little outfit change there, going Croatia 98 style. Very dramatic. Love how the light is flickering that like that on top of it. So they go with the gray color grading in the rap part. Very effective. They're very charismatic as well. It's wonderful to look at. Okay, and then we lie down at the end. You know, particularly the part when she's standing on this tilted structure and the lights are just flickering above her in this very warm color palette. I think that looks very, very impressive. I'm certainly, like, the thing is though, cameras is gonna do so much, but I think that when you're in the arena, this is gonna look really, really epic, because as well they're kind of elevated, or well, she is when she's standing on the structure. When they're lying down, I don't know how much people in the audience will see of them, but in camera I hope they kind of go for either like an above shot or some kind of close-up that really, I guess, emphasizes this kind of elevation shift that the song has then. Because I mean, they're obviously using elevation to kind of emphasize this chorus segment, and then the finale they're lying down. I wonder what the concept behind that is. It looks great. Obviously qualifying, you know, but I mean, the song has kind of grown off me a little bit. I don't get so excited about the song, but I do get excited about the potential performance that it has. And I think this color, like the image that I show you here that I stopped at, just look at those colors. Contrast, like the red and the orange contrast so nicely with this dark tone. Yeah, I like the look of Ukraine as well. How many songs rehearsed the first day? We got Poland and Croatia as well. Okay, Poland, Luna the Tower. Kind of like this song. She's got some kind of what do you call them? Like pointy shoulder pads. I don't know. Will she do an? Is she trying to kind of match the? Do you remember the 2014 watch along we did when Jedward won the best shoulder pads or whatever? She trying to beat them. It's very pointy. Interesting look. Okay, I like I like this kind of shape, just opening up like that, like a V. Kind of weird that like this shot isn't central. It's kind of strange to look at. These like all of this kind of leather that they got for the boots here, it's very like it has identity, that's for sure. This backing dancer doesn't want to show his face either. Big Moon. I don't know what this is supposed to be. She looks like a big M. Looks very strange, but okay. It's also like, it kind of looks like, have you seen the, like, is it McDonald's that has like these ketchup packets that you like rip the top off? I mean, she looks like one of those with a head on it. That's a cape. Yeah, it's a cape, but it looks like McDonald's ketchup. Yeah, exactly, Jon Moro. That's exactly what it looks like. Now I can't stop seeing that. Okay. She's standing in a tower? What? What is this? Who came up with this? Why is it always Poland? Why is it always Poland? Okay, ambitious. And he's walking around with his hands like, yes, yes. I don't know. Oh, there's two towers. It's Vox Populi, isn't it? What is, like, who came up with this idea? It's kind of ambitious, you know. I gotta say, I admire the effort, but is it gonna be successful? It looks like Vox Populi. Are they gonna move around as well? Do we know? Okay. You know, I gotta give it to them. Poland, you always know. Oh, look at all the pyro as well. The lighting is stunning. You know, they're going for it. I mean, that's a certainty. Like, the ambition is there. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Can't wait to listen to it. Okay. Sorry that you can't see this, but I'm gonna look at it. Like, this is a song I can listen to at any time. I just really kind of enjoy it. I still don't get these kind of shoulder pads. They look ridiculous. I mean, everything about it kind of looked a bit ridiculous. While also being very... I mean, it's kind of iconic. Like, you will remember this performance. She does the low notes well. A lot of choreography concept here. Could just be seen, like, by the audience, it could be seen as just too much. I don't know. Like, for being such a straight up, very unremarkable pop song, just like a good pop tune, they're doing a lot with the performance, and maybe that will be a mismatch. I don't know. I certainly appreciate the effort. She's not the one who built the tower. How do you know? Maybe she is. No, but you know, like, it's fun that they're going for it, but I don't know how successful this will be. This could so easily be one of these, like, overly ambitious projects that just fall flat on its face. Groot, look at the general on Discord. Well, not mid-stream. I'm not going to look at it there now. I'll do that after the stream. Very unsure about Poland. Like, I want this song to qualify. So... I mean, she sounded pretty decent. Like, I didn't really realize, like, anything that wasn't good, you know. And the low notes sounded pretty great, actually. So I'll be optimistic. Kind of like this ending shot with the pyro as well. Both her and Ireland have a massive moon in the background. That is true. And I mean, Ireland was before, so now the moon is coming back. Maybe she will lose the shock appeal of a giant moon in the background. Who knows? Finally, for the first day then, we have Croatia. I do like this kind of outfit. I mean, it's certainly... It actually looks really nice. I like that. I like the identity that he brings with that outfit. And, of course, like, flowers on the vest. I gotta love that, you know. I do like me some flower theme. Let's see. Okay, we got the green is still here. Yep. Nice kind of contrast. Like, this kind of... Bordeaux color on the vest combined with the whites. I like that. And then the green as a backdrop. It's interesting. I really think that vest looks fantastic. But that's, you know, that's me. That's my fashion talking. Kind of like, this is the grayscale kind of color palette. I would assume that the lighting is going kind of crazy during this song. I'm hoping for that anyway. And then this gray kind of scale can work. We've got a drum kit on stage with 2 kick drums, 2 cymbals. Yeah. We've got a red electric guitar, and they've covered the... Why have you covered the tuning... I don't know what they're called in English, but the tune screws with... What even is that? Some kind of fabric. And same with the cymbals. I don't think that would be very effective when you're playing. But okay. Is that the same people who had the guitars? Oh, we don't know because they wear masks earlier on. Okay. Oh, yes. Okay. Yep. Going all out with the pyro. I love that. I think this color grading is perfect as well. This kind of very soft and kind of swamp-like green mixed with all that red from the pyro. It makes for a very cool image, I'd say. A little bit of mist here for some kind of dramatic segment. A lot of whites in here. There's like every color is being used here. It's kind of cool, really. I'm gonna stick to that image because it was my favorite. But a lot of images, or a lot of colors in these images. The fabric is traditional Slavic one, by the way. Okay, yeah. I mean, I get that because I mean, I would assume that there was a purpose behind the clothing looking the way it does, but I don't know why you put it on the tuning pegs exactly. I don't know why you'd put it on there and on the cymbals on the drum kit. I don't think it would be very effective, but who cares? Let's take a look at the clip. Cats assemble, cows unite is what Eurovision wrote on their TikTok. Okay. they're mostly cold. I mean, what were you thinking when you went to Sweden? Well, actually today, at least where I am, it's been kind of, I mean, Swedish, for Swedish standards, a bit summer vibey. Okay, we've got kind of a pink color palette as well. That's very reminiscent of that kind of old static TV, if you know what I mean. So in this clip, though, they have all of the pyro. So what are these cats doing in the background? What is that? Is this some kind of funny dance? I mean, he's gonna get cat points because, you know, cats. It's a bit on the empty side, like this pyro segment. I mean, there's stage looks a bit empty. I don't know. But during this kind of dance break, we got the strobe lights. They're very effective. The chorus, though, like that backdrop with this. Do you know what I mean when you got like these old TVs and you got like the transmission is down or something, and you got all of these kind of weird colors just contrasting with each other, and there's like a circle in the middle, and I don't know what it says on it, but you know what I'm talking about, right? Anyway, it kind of looks like that. And it's got like a pink little segment there as well. I just love how they go all out with every single color you can find. That's kind of cool. Like this pyro segment, I'm not sure. It looks I need to look again. Like the little EDM part there towards the end with the strobe lights looks really fun, and they're doing a fun choreography as well. But the thing is, like this part at the end with the pyro, I mean, it's gonna turn into what you see on this image that I have down there now. So I wouldn't worry about it. But yeah, these colors on this image are way more interesting than this grayscale that they got. I would have expected more to do with the lighting. I mean, if you look at this part, the chorus where they got the pyro in the TikTok clip, the lights are completely static. They're not moving at all. And I think that kind of just holds it back. Like that detracts the movement. I don't know why they do that. Can't we have like the proper crazy light show there? I'm just like thinking, like I don't, you know, it's just I'm speaking without thinking, but that's just my general, like that's my spontaneous thought when I see that. Croatia was the last rehearsal of yesterday. Iceland was the first of the day. Yeah, so now we're done halfway through, which means a drink break. No, but from judging from these first ones, I gotta say, probably my favorite. Like, let's actually go back. I mean, visually, I would say that Serbia is. Yeah, Serbia is the one that really works for me visually. I think the most extreme, like the most surprising one, I guess, is Poland. The one that sounded the best. I mean, they all sounded pretty good. I think Cyprus has the most to work on here. Did any of them really impress me sound-wise? No, not really. I mean, we've heard so many of these sing before. I mean, I guess Cyprus and Poland are the only ones we don't know how they would have sounded live. In which Swedish city do you live? Oh, you would like to know that, don't you? I'm not telling you that. But yeah. Instant response. This is what the viewers will do. Huh? I don't get it. Anyway, I think the most beautiful staging is certainly Serbia's. Another one that's very effective, I think, would be Ukraine. I think Lithuania, obviously, like Lithuania looked great in the national final. So, yeah. We did a poll on Discord, and Serbia, Ireland, and Ukraine are top 3. Ireland, I like the concept, but I want to see more of it before I make up my mind. I would have just expected them to embrace grit and darkness more. I don't really, like, I love purple, I love blue, I kind of like pink as well. I like that color grading, but I wasn't really associating it with Anyway, I think Lithuania looks great, but I mean we've seen it before. That's kind of the thing. Anyway, do I think any of these will not qualify? Potentially. I'd see Poland could absolutely miss out because it's just so absurd that people will be like, what? They could consider it silly. Ireland could obviously miss out because it's just such a divisive song and performance. And Cyprus, I'd say Serbia is pretty safe with a performance like that. Lithuania has to make it, Ukraine will make it, and Croatia will make it. Cyprus, very unsure on that one. So yeah, those are my thoughts on this first day kind of rehearsals. Let's now take a look. Where do I go to see it? Oh, maybe I can just change the like that. Perfect. Brilliant. Wait, just give me a second. I'm just checking something. No, everything should work. Okay. Wait. Okay, sorry. Small intermission there. Here are the second. So we got Iceland, Slovenia, Finland, Moldova, Azerbaijan, Australia, Portugal, Luxembourg. There's more in this one, isn't there? So we start with Iceland. I feel it coming. Yeah. We all do. Hera Björk. Let's take a look at the images. Also, they changed the layout on the page. Now you gotta click the full gallery. Okay. So we still got the gold costume, or whatever you say. I mean, it's very reminiscent of the national final. Oh, silhouettes, my weakness. Huh. Okay, wait. Bringing in new shapes here. I like this triangle structure. That looks neat. And how it's like the colors on it as well. This kind of red, gold, brown, orange. She's standing on a little staircase. You know what? Fair play. I like the look of this. Okay. Silhouettes, yeah. Very effective shots. Some of them very effective. If she's scared of heights, it'll be better for her to be at the bottom of the ranking. Okay, we got blue as well. A lot of shots of her just pointing at things. But you know, this I like it. Let's take a look. Like, obviously now I have to search through TikTok to find the second day rehearsal, as I can assume, because then there's like the folk song something. She's got London in a loop. No, I don't care about this stuff. Where are the rehearsals? I can't find anything. There's Megara, there's Czechia. There we go, Iceland rehearsal. 94,000 views. Okay. I'll become the next one. If it's loading. It's not loading. There we go. Well, she's gonna sound great, we already know that. We've seen that in 2010. She's very good at using pausing to emphasize what we're gonna do. Okay, let's see. Quite dramatic poses and whatnot. Using this. The beat comes in there and she's walking down the staircase. That structure behind her looks, or not the structure, but the backdrop, this triangle shaped pyramid thing, and how it's made up of these triangular shapes. I think that looks fantastic, especially with these colors. Using some kind of strobe lights there as well for the final part there. You know what? Visually, well done, Iceland. I still think you probably have one of the weakest, like I'd say you have one of the weakest songs this year in the selection. People can disagree, but I still think that's well done on the staging. I'd say that much. I like the concept of that. And I like how they're giving us a new shape. Like, we've got the moon now. We haven't had a pyramid for a while. Can you help me out? Name every pyramid, every pyramid-shaped stage performance we've had in Eurovision. See how many you can come up with. That's a game for you all. We'll leave Iceland at that. But well done. I mean, I still think you're kind of doomed on arrival here. Simple but effective staging, bringing her and her character to the fore. Yeah, agreed, Alepan. Okay, Slovenia next. Let's see. Okay, that's a very unique choice for an outfit. Why not? We got this kind of bodysuit thing going on. Sure. Not a lot of different interesting colors so far. I think this looks a bit flat. Okay, we got the blue kind of sky theme here. Some mist in there. It's a lot of clouds, or whatever they're supposed to look like. Okay, here we go. It's just blue and white. Okay, I want to see the clip now. I'm not convinced. I am not convinced. Before the... What? Why? I have to search for this one. Why don't they come in order? There's like this random stuff with Nemo from Switzerland before the Slovenian rehearsal clip. Okay. Slovenia was the best of today, in my opinion. Not in stage necessarily, but the energy. Okay, I'm gonna see that now. I'm gonna see that now. Super excited. He's wearing a robe. I can see the reveal from my living room. She's sitting down, crawling around a little bit. This is obviously going to be a lot of camera work there to just match so she can look into the camera. A lot of movement from the dancers. Looks a bit artistic, I guess. There's unfortunately no kind of... I mean, there's obviously no structure on stage. It looks a bit empty because of that. The dancing and the choreography will have to carry a lot of it. Okay, yeah, it looks ambitious, but they probably... Like, there's really nothing going on with the lighting either. The backdrop is very stale, unfortunately. I mean, the performers on stage have to carry everything in this one. I'm skeptical towards how well that will actually work. I'm not a big fan of this, just kind of, it has a very flat look to it. I don't know. Not my thing. Not my thing. I would have needed a little bit more variation in color, more darkness, I'd say. The camera angles will be important. I mean, they will be for every song, but this one seems like it really wants to kind of be very personal with the camera to really transmit the correct emotion for it. So I'm looking forward to seeing it with the camera. Do we get camera angles in the second rehearsal clips? Someone remind me on that. I've kind of forgotten the concept last year, but I'm not ruling Slovenia out. Absolutely not. She sounds great as well, but I don't like the look of it. I don't like the color usage. I think it's a bit too one note. I think we do. Yeah, I think we do as well. If I remember correctly, we get 30-second clips. Oh yeah, and they're not chopped up, right? They're like 30 seconds in a row. So they're a proper snippet. She could look isolated on the stage. She will have to sell it. She could, but she does have five dancers around her, of course. But they could all look a bit isolated if there's not anything that really surrounds them. Like this is the fun part of watching rehearsals so early on in Eurovision, because we can only speculate now. It's too bright? Yeah, I agree. I do think it looks too bright as well. This is such a strange image, really. Like, what? Yeah, there's a lot of the dancing like being the expressive art in that song. Oh god, here comes Finland. Okay. Still doing the dramatic reveal from the egg. Wait, have they really blurred out his Windows logo? They have. I didn't even realize. I realize now. It's gonna be tons of fun, isn't it? And then his dramatic reveal. Effective use of smoke here, I'd say. Doing a little hug here as well. It feels very much like what we saw in the national final, of course. And I mean, they went through with that, so... Was the egg made of this kind of denim material back in the national final too? Maybe it was, I don't remember. Mama's Chew or No Rules? Mama's Chew. I like the performance of Mama's Chew. Like, they went... I don't know. They just made it so absurd. This is more the silly route for me, but I mean, people will like it. There will be some people who really like it. I mean, it's definitely qualifying. A lot of blue. It's quite pretty. Like when you just look at the backdrop, it's kind of nice. Really, spotlights were very effective. Yeah. I'm not stopping on that image. Let's stop on that image. Yeah. Okay, it's gonna be great. Let's look at it. Let's listen to it. The Windows logo is already printed blurred on the shirt. Yeah, that's what I kind of was asking. Because obviously they don't blur the images on here. If he's gonna use it in Eurovision, then they don't need to alter it here. Seems like maybe they focused on improving the fake nudity. What is this? Like when I scroll through the TikTok clips, I was just on Slovenia's rehearsal, and then this Ukraine singing in the shower comes on. Okay, Finland rehearsal clip. The top comment here I see on TikTok is Henry's vocals are incredible. I'm sure they are. Quite the coat you got there. Is he gonna have the coat in the performance too? No, he's not, because it's gonna appear from the egg with the shirt. I've kind of forgotten how this performance looked in UMK because I've just never returned to it. Yeah, the dramatic reveal from the egg. He's crawling or doing something. Silly facial expressions, why not? He's doing a lot of variation in the vocal melody. His lead is very varied and different here. Sounds great. Yeah, hilarious lads. Well done. Well done. I'm moving on. I don't have anything to say. I don't want to talk about it. Sorry. They did what they should have done with it, really. Now this is different. We got Moldova next. I mean, this looks absolutely nothing like their national final, of course. But the thing is, like, obviously, their national final had no budget. But I would have still have assumed them to be several people on stage, right? It looks like she's only what did I call her? Nanulu? No, Natalia, you know. She's got this little... I don't get what the thing with the violin is. Is it just that it's an electric violin, or is it a special shape to it? It looks very unique. It's a very... I mean... No, I don't know anything about clothes, but it's a very revealing kind of clothing. All the more power to you if you want to go for that. Oh, we've got some big wings here on the background. What? There's like one song that makes me think of. Oh yeah, it's Russia 2016, right? He had the wings as well. These are just way bigger. Nice color grading on this. I mean, you know me. I'm a sucker for this kind of black, blue, and purple color grading. Oh, we've got a tree. Aww, with flowers beneath it. And a nice little sunset or sunrise. You know, color-wise, it looks fantastic. Oh, she has a little stand there for her violin as well. Huh. That's kind of cool, actually. I don't know what I really think of it, but you know, I like that. You see, like, these dropped-down cube things. That's very reminiscent of Eurovision 2009. And having, like, imagery on those. I like that. It's kind of nostalgic to me. Maybe that's why I like it. But I think that really gives it an identity as well. I think this is a stunning image, really. It looks great. We're back at start. Yeah, we are. I'm going to keep that image. I think that looks fantastic. I was expecting her to not be alone on the stage, though. Amber in 2015 too. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Absolutely. Tix had wings. Yep, absolutely. Hungary 2015 vibes with the tree. Well, it's not made out of guns, at least. I do like her accessory. What's the accessory? What are we talking about? The golden thing there on the shoulder? I can't really see what it's or what it's supposed to look like. Flowers? Okay, I can get behind flowers. No, but this is a stunning image, really. Let's take a look at the rehearsal clip. Or, well, let me take a look at it. More vocal showcasing. She sounds great. We know that. How old is she now? I mean, she was in 2007. That's 17 years ago. It's kind of crazy. I do also like that accessory, Santi. I can tell you that much. Now, when we saw it close up, I kind of like it. I love this playful panning in the production of the song. Sorry, they were just playing the song in the background now, and I just realized how much I kind of just enjoy it. She sounds fantastic. Come on. She's fantastic. Oh, she's standing still doing the little clap. Okay. You know what? It's not going to be very flashy and just like in your face, but it's all about her. I can kind of... Okay, I appreciate that. She's embracing the fact that she's this. Like, she's this... Everything about this song is her. And she's embracing that. And she has charisma to boot. I think she's wonderful on stage. I need to look at this again. She sings so well as well. She has this kind of very... What do you say? Like... She has a very... I'm losing my words, but it's like... her personality on stage is so inviting. Like, you just want to be a part... Like, you want to watch. That's what I'm feeling, at least. She has that just kind of... Affectious? Is that a word? I don't know. She knows how to sell a performance. She has like the posture as well, you know? it's the posture. I don't know. No, it's not the charisma that I'm thinking. Like, do I need a thesaurus to figure this out? Like, give me a second. Sorry. Captivating? Maybe. Yeah, maybe. Enticing? Why not? Do you kind of understand what I mean? I mean, I think that her charisma on stage is very inviting. It's warm. You just kind of want to watch. I don't know. That's Hera should have that inviting element too, but she comes off cold. I don't know. Like, I think this is one of those things, like, you have it or you don't. It's very few people that have it. But it's like, it's when they just kind of present themselves, they feel very captivating. Mesmeric. Exactly. Yes, let's go for that. The word you're looking for is mother energy. I do not believe that was the word I was looking for, but sure, why not? Monica Leo energy? Yeah, kind of. Like, it's a bit similar to Monica Leo. Yeah, why not? Why not? That's absolutely another concept. Like, she just invites you and she wants you to be a part of her performance. And I'm getting that likability, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. I think she's wonderful on stage. I mean, it's none of this kind of... do you remember, like, in 2007, she was very... I wouldn't say that she was cold, but she was kind of, you know, this hard, very... Not scary, but, you know, kind of scary-looking girl singing hard rock music. It's the complete opposite here. She looks like the most lovely person on the planet when I watch this. Yeah. I would really want Moldova to do well here. Like, it would be such a surprisingly positive surprise. Surprisingly positive surprise. No, but you know what? I'm supporting Moldova. Why not? I think this looked great. I think she sounds fantastic, and I really liked watching that. So yeah, I'll be returning to that. I'm looking forward to seeing more of that. It looked great. We've got Azerbaijan up next, and I mean, this does not come without its side parts, but I'll just talk about it as an entry, song wise, performance wise. We've got an outfit here which looks very futuristic, a bit outside of Earth like. I don't know, it looks very space inspired. Kind of cool. Definitely something that will leave a visual impression. We've got a huge backdrop of like a face with big hands. I gotta tell you, I love the colors on this. These are the colors, again, I will refer back to Ireland, but these colors. Okay. Yeah, we've got the darkness here. I love how they really emphasize darkness in this. Oh, we got some hand structure coming out of the stage. Like, okay, so this probably is my favorite use of color so far. There's not a lot of color in here, but this is like the darkness that I want to see. It's basically black, gray, white with a slight hint of blue in there somewhere, like this kind of gray blue. This looks great. Okay. Very reminiscent, not very reminiscent, but also, I mean, what kind of sold Fade to Black as well when was Fade to Black? Was that 2022? Was just the lighting on stage as well, how much they used darkness. Okay, let's take a look at this clip. No, why then Celia Kapsis singing in the shower is the next thing that comes up on TikTok. Why? And then Baby Lasagna's in the shower. Now, here we go. Okay, here's Azerbaijan's clip. Okay, the mustache guy sounds fantastic. Now, I haven't talked about this song a lot, but I actually really like it. So, just so you know. I want it to be good, of course I do. So far, it looks like a more grand version of Kami, lighting-wise. And I mean, Kami did not do well, so I'm skeptical. But the colors are very reminiscent of that. Kami from Armenia, if you didn't get that. You know what? I think For the what's his name, Ilkin, the other guy, I would have liked them to highlight him on a structure. I would have liked him to stand elevated, kind of like, not to the extent that, but if you remember Stop from Slovenia in 2005, how the backing vocalist was elevated on the side of the stage, I would have liked him to be that as well, because it feels like he's on the side of the stage when he comes in here in this clip. He's actually standing on the side there, I can see him, he's standing completely still, which I don't really enjoy. Like when you have two vocalists and one of them is just standing still to the side, I don't like that concept. I would have liked him to really have like a purpose, like a structure that he could stand on to really give himself an identity within this. Love these kind of hands that surround Fakhri here in the middle. I think the backdrop is stunning. The colors is the main thing here. Looks great. Yeah. I'm hoping they could grab one of Poland's towers. How could you imagine one of these huge towers from Poland and put him in that? It would certainly catch your attention. Maybe they should make a deal there. Can we borrow your second tower for our song? No, but that looks great. Yeah, nicely done. Nicely done. Still very skeptical towards its chances to qualify, and but yeah, I'll keep listening to the song. I do like that song. Okay, Australia up next. And what I see here right from the get-go is colors. This red is infectious to look at, truly. Quite the attention-grabbing attire as well here. I've got the other one in the background there with his little keyboard. Red keyboard, of course. But yeah, this backdrop. Have you always had that mustache, or have you grown that out? Anyway. Oh, okay. What do we make of this? I love how they've dropped down these cubes again to kind of showcase like an imagery on those, and the text being on the background there, so freaking large in the font, and it's just so. Like, there's no nonsense about it. It's all about this. Yeah, okay. I vibe with that. You're having fun. Okay, the imagery of this one, like, it's visually stunning, truly. Love the color scheme. I do too. Yeah. Are they doing a lyric visualizer on stage? I guess it's just that line in the chorus, the one, what's it called, Milkali La or whatever it's called. But you know, this could, I don't know what this person in the background is doing there, just standing there smiling. That's a bit strange. But you know, color wise, this is the best one, surely. I mean, this image. This raised my hype around this song. I kind of, like, I don't mind this song, but I'd never listen to it. I think it's just decent, but if we got a properly visually convincing performance to this, I'm not impressed. I expected something else. I will have to take a look at the video, of course, but I do like the way it looks. Personally, I really like it. Production of this track is so crisp now that I listen to the studio cut there. First day of rehearsals, yes. Number 2. I'm number 3, number 4, number 5. Oh, we got the didgeridoo! Nice. Yeah, let's see it. I don't need to see all of this, just them messing around. Let's see how it looks now. Come on. There we go. Vocals don't really come across that clearly in these clips. Everything is just close up. There we go. Okay, the dude with the didgeridoo just trundling along in the middle. Okay, when you see the video of it, it's not as convincing. Is there like a choreography planned for this, or are they just gonna jump around a little bit, walking around each other like that? It looks unstructured and unplanned. I hope that's just a rehearsal thing, because the colors are absolutely there. I love the visual identity that the song has, but it needs to have the actual performance needs to kind of have a concept behind it and be planned out. And I'm not getting that vibe just yet. Not yet. I'm a bit torn. I want to see more of it, but I love the colors. Like the shots that you saw on the image wise, this looks probably the best, but when I saw it performed, it looked very unstructured, which could be an issue. Only 2 songs left to go. I'm disappointed. I'm not sure what I am, because I had no expectations going in. Portugal, Grito. A lot of white in here. I mean, we know what it looked like in Festival da Canção, and it looked pretty damn great there, and mainly it sounded great, so expecting that, of course. And we got the white and blue again. A lot of songs with a similar color palette. I think that will make Australia really stand out. I've seen so much blue in the... Like, every year we see so much blue. We got black and white here. Okay, you know what? This image... with the black and white complete mirroring of what we see in front of us, I think that's a really nice touch. I usually don't like this thing with faces on the background, but when it's like mirroring what's happening on stage, that's kind of nice. And the fact that it's black and white as well gives it a visual identity. I like that. This is kind of cool. I like this kind of gray scale they're going for here. It's very, like, what do you call, not cold, but very sterile, kind of the setting. Phone's about to die. No, but you know, sometimes you don't need color. This is, yeah, it looks good. This is my favorite image of this one. Okay, I want to see the clip now. She sounds fantastic. Impeccable, really. A little bit nervous, you should be. Let's go. Oh, this is kind of a nice touch. We got the Portuguese flag on the floor. Okay, here we go. Yeah, again, like the dancing doing the artistic representation in here, just like with Slovenia. Okay, I love this kind of sterile color they're going for. It certainly has identity to it. Love the dancing as well. The choreography really works. It becomes an artistic visualization of the song. The high note, we gotta show that, of course. Well done, Portugal. Well done. This, yeah. Surely it's making it. Like it can't miss out. This is so. It's so just, yeah, clean. Yeah, exactly. It's clean. No nonsense about this. It looks fantastic. The song is dark, and this is reflected in the colors. I agree. Absolutely minimalist, artistic, but a little empty and soulless, I suppose. But I like Yolanda's more natural look. I actually think that can actually give it a bit of soul, because this really has identity to it. Just this kind of very yeah, pristine. That's a good word as well, Santi. Yeah, it's a very pristine look to it. Minimalistic, just like you said, Diaz. It is a bit empty, but I think that really works for it. I think it should be like that. And I think this certainly is one of those, like, really strikes you. Image-wise, this is one that will stick with people, I think, because it's so different from all the color in the other ones. Crisp, yeah. The clean, crisp white is reminiscent of the feeling one may get from a ward institution for mental illness. Okay, sure. But I mean, I think that really works for it. So crisp, the perfectionist in me loves it. I agree, yeah. I think that looks stunning. I'm very satisfied with the look of Portugal. Like, after being so disappointed last year with how they staged I Coração, removing the couch mainly. No, but this is... Thank you. I mean, the songs are completely different. Like, this one works with minimalism. They don't need to invest in props for this one. So, yeah. I'm crossing my fingers for Portugal after seeing that. Like, the song, I always liked it. It's not like one of those that I just can't live without. But I really like it. But now I'm certainly rooting for it. I'm probably going to move up a few places in my ranking from seeing those images and the clip. Luxembourg, the final one. I really hope that she's improved on her stage presence, because she needs to do that. We've got the what you call it, the braids look, the Pippi Longstrump look, I guess, with the bodysuit and very high boots. Backing dancers, he's got a lot of snake tattoos, the guy on the right there. You'll remember him. Okay, color so far. It's a bit of purple in there and a little bit of like a dark orange. You know me. Okay. Pyro and reds and purple and okay. A lot of these kind of shots with just darkness and the spotlights putting very scarce lighting. This is the colorful part, I guess, with kind of an orange gold mixed with black. Becomes kind of like a brown palette on it all. I think her styling is, well, I don't know what I'm talking about when it comes to fashion, but I think her styling is hideous. The backing group kind of a bit better because they have like this gradient color on their clothes, which is kind of nice, I guess. Purple spots coming from the roof. I do like me some purple. And some mist there at the ground. Stark lighting on the sides. All right, we need to see the performance. Hello, Tali from Luxembourg. Oh, she's got like a shark tooth on her necklace as well, on the chain necklace. Okay, nice little structure they have here with all of the cubes. Wait. So, when you have the microphone over here, anything you... Wait, you can't see. If you have the microphone here, we won't hear what you're singing, I'm just telling you. Just think of that. Is that intentionally done? I don't want to be rude, but that's... hopefully you fix that. She sung one note so far that we could hear. Oh, we've got a... What was that? A tiger on the background, just coming straight out from a volcano backdrop. This is kind of reminiscent of Solo from last year, isn't it? It's just very random on the backdrops. Okay. Okay, we can hear her in the little piano segment here towards the end. That's good. It sounded alright. Love the pyro, love the lighting there at the ending. That looked great. Truly. Embrace that lighting more, I would say. I think that lighting comes from the image that you can see down in the corner there. It's from the ending part of the clip here, and that looks great. I love that red tint that it has, going from this kind of purple tone into that with all of the flames and pyro coming up, and kind of like an ending pose. That's a great final shot. Throughout the song though, like from what we've seen here, it does not look very convincing to me, and it doesn't sound convincing. I didn't hear that many notes from her. During that little piano breakdown towards the end, I did hear a lot, and that sounded pretty decent. Going for like a completely scaled back black backdrop for that part, and she's wearing this black bodysuit at the same time. Like that's a lot. It's not very. I don't know. I need more visual identity to it. Choreography seems ambitious. Let me take a look at that again, actually. Thing is, though, that I think that Cyprus did this more effectively, right, with the choreography. It's difficult. It's difficult. I like the tiger. Let me see. A spotted tiger. Okay, maybe it's not a tiger. I'm not an animal expert. Whatever. It's a cat-like animal. What is it, like a leopard then? Jaguar? Whatever it is. Kind of looks like a panther from this, but I mean a panther's black, so I think I gotta say, Steve, all the more power for you to like it. I don't mind. You can like it. Cheetah. Okay, yeah, it's probably a cheetah. Whatever. You're right. I mean, we'll all disagree with each other, but I think that cheetah looks hideous. It's so out of place as well. It jumps out from a volcano, or like on top of lava. Anyway, I don't get like whose idea it was. It feels very random. I don't know. The ending shot looks great, but I'm not. No, you did not win me over with this, Luxembourg, unfortunately. But yeah, that's been everything from semifinal 1 that's rehearsed so far. Which ones are the standouts? What are we thinking? Give me your three favorites. Maybe you can give. Should we just focus visually? Because visually, I would say Azerbaijan visually, and probably Portugal. You know, because it just has identity to it. From the ones that we've seen here, like the ones that rehearsed today, I would say that Azerbaijan, Moldova, and Portugal are the ones that I enjoyed the most. Australia has potential, but I'm not so sold on it. Yeah. I feel like Moldova could be the one that I'm going to return to the most, potentially. Portugal is probably the one where I think they did it the most effective. Yeah, and then you have to consider that we had songs from the first rehearsal roundup as well. And then, yeah, Ukraine looked great. Serbia looked great. A lot of people saying Ireland. I need to see more from Ireland. I would have liked, I said it before and I'm going to say it again, I would have liked the Azerbaijan color grading on Ireland's song. But that's just me. Just visually, Serbia, Ireland, Lithuania. Yep. I mean, a lot of, like, there's no one who's really, like, going outside of, like, saying, like, oh, Luxembourg was my favorite visually, or Finland. No one said Finland. Are we having no Finland supporters here? I mean, Finland does what it should, I think. I don't, like, obviously, I think this is just ridiculous and dumb, and it's not my humor. But for someone who is, it's, like, someone who has this humor, I mean, why not? They know what they're doing. I mean, they're not doing anything wrong on Finland. It's just that I don't like it. Iceland, surprisingly effective, I would say. I like this little pyramid that they have. Did anyone find any pyramids, by the way? I completely forgot to check in the chat if someone said any pyramid shapes in previous Eurovision songs. Slovenia is probably the one that I'm, like... I hear what you're saying, Santi, because you said that her movement was kind of what really sold it, and I get that. I want to see more of it, and I want to see the camera angles, but visually, I was not a fan. World Series tagged me. I would say that from yesterday, my top 3 is Cyprus, Lithuania, and Croatia, but from today, Luxembourg, Portugal. Luxembourg? Really? Okay. I mean, I don't mind. I just didn't think it looked great at all, unfortunately. All 2019 stage was a triangle, was it? I've forgotten the 2019 stage, but yeah, maybe. Israel 2021 was a triangle. Was it? I need to take a look. Israel ESC 2021. How did it look? Oh yeah, they did. That's true. Huh. Nice one. And all of 2019. Do I need to take a look at the stage? Eurovision 2019. Sorry that you can't see on all this Googling. Oh yeah, that's true. Everything was triangle form or shaped in 2019. I completely forgot. You're absolutely right. Thanks for another great review. See you all soon. Thank you, Diaz. Thank you for coming around. Nice to see you. Raven's vocals also sounded fantastic. I don't know if I think it clicked for me as a live, even if staging is obviously not as interesting as the music video. Yeah, I mean, very few did not sound, like very few sounded not great. Does that make sense? Which is very promising, I would say. Because usually we have like performers who are a bit, some of them are a bit shaky, some of them rely too much on backing track, and I have a feeling like maybe potentially both Luxembourg and Cyprus could be guilty of that this year. I got that kind of vibe from watching both of them, because Luxembourg, she was holding her microphone like this far away from her mouth, which is not a good sign. And Cyprus did not sound convincing on the first rehearsal vocally, but it only weighs up, you know. But yeah, I think that's everything. Damira says Serbia, Ireland, Croatia. Oh yeah, Croatia. We said Croatia today as well. Croatia looked kind of like I expected. I want to see more of it though. Like, I'm not a big fan of how little movement there was in the light show in Croatia. Because when I think of that song, I kind of want the lights to go crazy. Not Finland 2014 crazy, not that much, you know. But I still want it to look like have more energy in the actual light show and that movement and that. Austria coming for that tomorrow. Coming for what tomorrow? You can't just say Austria coming for that tomorrow. What does that mean? It has to be said the first half did a better at staging. I mean, I think, what's my favorite staging? Just visually, I think Portugal might actually be my favorite. Like that's the one that stuck with me, just like as an image. I think Portugal is the one that really worked mostly. So I'm not sure, and I think Azerbaijan looked great as well. But I kind of want this elevation change between the two singers on Azerbaijan, but I think that's a bit late to fix now. Unless they call up the Polish delegation to borrow their tower, I guess. I remember Australia's 2018's vocals getting progressively more and more tired throughout the rehearsals. I do not remember that because I didn't follow the rehearsals that year. But she was, of course, not on top when it comes to show. Tomorrow, Malta, Albania, Greece, Switzerland, Czechia, Austria, Denmark, Armenia. A lot of songs tomorrow. Looking forward to Malta a lot, actually. And Greece. Oh, I'm looking forward to Greece. And Switzerland. Yeah, okay. Czechia is going to be interesting to see if she's more, you know, convincing now, and if they've done a different approach with the staging. I really hope so. Austria, I mean, I'll be interested to see it, but it's not something that I'm looking forward to that much. Denmark, not really, honestly. I mean, we saw it in DMGP, and I don't really care for it that much. Armenia, I mean, Santi claimed that she was a fantastic performer, so I'm looking forward to seeing that part of it, but yeah, we'll see. I think Armenia is a difficult one to stage right. Greece will be as well, but like Greece, I really just hoping so much for something that just works. I don't need another Oniromu where there's absolutely nothing. We need something. Oh yeah, we've heard something about Greece being one take, haven't we? So yeah, the camera work's going to be more interesting on Greece. We'll see what we see tomorrow, but I'm not sure if I will stream tomorrow though. Like I kind of liked doing this concept of streaming like both halves of the semi-final. But of course on Tuesday we're going to watch the Eurovision 2014 final. I don't know what my structural plan will be, and we'll see how tired I am after work tomorrow. But potentially we'll watch those rehearsals tomorrow. We'll see. Anyway, I guess that's it. I see a question here. Groot, do you think out of any you saw, not going on your favorite per se, but over what you know of the Eurovision, that you think will win? From what we've seen today, I mean, I'm kind of just sitting over here, just rooting for Switzerland, as everyone's probably already knows. And I'm just kind of going blind and think that it's gonna win. But if it doesn't win, then I'm guessing Croatia, because it could have like the cha-cha-cha effect of just being the all-out chaos that people will like. And of course, cats. We had the cats. So maybe like the one that from the semi-final that I can see winning is obviously Croatia. All of the other ones, no, not winning. Think Switzerland will be hard to stage? I think so too, but they usually knock it out of the park. And we all know who their staging director will be. And if you don't know, look it up, because he's done some incredible stagings throughout the years. So I would be optimistic. When will you review? When will you be reviewing the second semi-rehearsals? I guess the question came in before I said it, but yeah, either we do the first half tomorrow if I have the energy, or I guess maybe after the 2014 final watch along, or before it on Tuesday. Probably before it. I'll have to like make a. So then that would start at like 6 p.m. or something. Yeah. But I mean, I'm off on Wednesday, so it's fine. I can be tired. Anyway, yeah, I think that's gonna be everything. Shouldn't underestimate Ukraine's chances. We shouldn't. I think it's gonna do well, but I don't think it's gonna win. I can see a top 5, but not winning. I'd see something like maybe probably like around 9th place in the jury, and then like a 2nd or 3rd in the televote or something like that. I think that's gonna be everything. Now I will have to head to bed, because work is calling tomorrow, and you should do the same if you're out there and if you got work or school in the morning. So yeah, go get to bed. Thank you so much for joining me today. It's been fun, I think, at least. And now Eurovision is very close. I mean, that's the main thing, you know. Eurovision is so close, and it feels a bit surreal, honestly. I can't believe it's already here. But yeah, thank you for joining me today and tonight. Good night, everyone. Have a good one. Bye.
Can you save me? Please come and chase me, 'cause I ran from everything I know, even though I gave all of my love to you. Try so hard to keep this flame that grew between us, but my own past won't let me move. Under the pressure